Taylor, and I'm the General Manager of Cadillac. World premiere of the new Cadillac CTS behind me was in Detroit in January, and it was a spectacular reveal, and the car was received extremely well, not just by the Detroit media, but the entire international media that was invited to Detroit. With the dramatic styling that you see in this vehicle, the impression of the entire world was extremely good, and it's very gratifying for us because we've had this design in our vocabulary for several years, but there was a lot of concern about where the next CTS would go. And after they saw this vehicle, everybody was very, very happy with the design direction of Cadillac. European buyers that are interested in Cadillac certainly want to stick out, to be different, to make a bit of a statement that they haven't elected to buy just another European vehicle. So having a very prominent and bold look, very dynamic and very strong stance is the kind of thing that we think will appeal to a lot of European buyers. But most important is under the hood and below the vehicle here, what you can't see in this image is the chassis and the powertrain. And of course, with the European driving conditions here and with the competitors, BMW and Mercedes, who really define fun to drive and exciting driving, we have an outstanding chassis, transmission, engine combination that will run wheel to wheel with any European manufacturer, and any European buying this particular vehicle will be very, very happy with its performance. The new Cadillac CTS is virtually all new, and it's really from ground up. In the highlights area, let's start from the inside and work our way out. A brand new 3.6 engine that's got a technology in it to boost our horsepower 40 to 50 horsepower from the prior engine. So it'll be on top of 300 horsepower. It's a direct injection gas engine. It's married to a new 6-speed transmission, and then all new suspension, front and rear. So the road handling capabilities of this vehicle are simply outstanding and as good as any of the competition. The front end of the new CTS, it was a translation of what we brought to market 2 years ago in a concept vehicle called the 16. It was a very large, stately concept car. And often, as we do with concept cars, we test the look and then see what the reaction is from the public, and then move that onto a production car a couple years later. So this very aggressive large grille is quite different from the current CTS, with the fine texture, but still the horizontal bars, and the big prominent crest is a lift straight from our 16 model, and then goes down, as you can see here, quite low to be a very, very prominent and bold and dynamic front end. And it continues over here with the vertical headlamps, where a lot of the jewelry now in prestige vehicles is found in the corner. We have a movable headlight here that moves with the steering, and as well as you can see here, what we call a light pipe, and this comes right off of concept cars as well, where the light will be on constantly and seeing a nice vertical thin image while the vehicle is driving down the road, both on the front of the vehicle and the rear of the vehicle. I personally like the changes that we've done to the interior. The interior is very luxurious, very upscale, and with a lot of attention to detail, outstanding sound system, comfortable seats, and all the important things. People can get kind of thrilled with the styling and either like it or not like it. Hopefully they'll like it a lot, but you spend all your time in the interior. One of the interesting technical innovations in this vehicle will be the use of the navigation screen. Instead of having a fixed large screen in the dash that's always there, what this will show here is during some driving conditions you just have the information display at the small level, but then when you want to see your navigation screen, what actually happens is hood just pops up a little, and then the entire screen comes up out of the instrument panel and sits up while you want to use it. So it's very high, easy to see while you're still maintaining your eyes on the road. But then when you don't want the navigation screen, it goes back down inside the dash and makes a very clean look and a very contemporary look. The CTS will begin manufacturing this summer in our plant in Lansing, Michigan, and then it will come to the European dealerships here this fall.